Thursday, so let's get started here. Thank you for attending the Racing for Recovery support group meeting. We are focused on maintaining a drug-free and healthy lifestyle. Since 2001, our open forum meeting welcomes parents, adolescents, recovering individuals, and anyone who supports our mission. Your suggestions, comments, or ideas are welcome to make our meetings the best they can be. The Racing for Recovery support group meeting is a cutting-edge alternative to what is currently offered by combining substance abusers, families, friends, and the public at large. We have created an environment that is beneficial to everyone who has been affected by alcohol and drug addiction. We start at 6:30. Thank you for everybody being on time. Please turn off your cell phones. And please only one person speak at a time. When you do share, please do it loudly so everybody who's watching can hear you, and obviously that we can hear you in-house as well, because what you have to say is important to us. We'll sign anything that needs to be signed, and I think Jeff's going to be signing his own headshots tonight after the meeting, so see Jeff for that, 50 cents a piece.
If you buy more than one, I'll give you a discount rate.
The only thing we ask tonight is that you're honest with what you're sharing, and if you are hurting tonight, can you please bring that up early so we can get you sorted by the time we're done. Feel free to openly share your comments and points of view on how substance abuse has impacted your life. This meeting is open to people of all ages and welcomes diversity, so please refrain from using excessive foul language and language that discriminates against any race, gender, religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation, or disability in order to maintain an atmosphere of respect and dignity for all who are present. If you see a visitor, a new member, or a returning member that you haven't seen in a while, David O., good to see you, dude. Yeah. Do that. Warmly welcome them into our program. Your confidentiality is important to us. I don't know why we read this because we're on a live stream tonight. But if you do not want to be on camera, we have designated areas for you to do that. Please refrain from getting up during the meeting and leaving. And if you're going to litter, do it in one of our trash receptacles. And we got a big announcement. There's no more cigarettes available in the I know the smokers hate me for saying that. That's because we care about you. So smoking is done, so we don't even have to talk about that. Your lungs are going, thank God. Okay, what do we do now? Is anybody here for their first ever Racing for Recovery support group?
Yeah.
Oh, for a minute I thought you were going to get the coolest hat award, but it's an Ohio State hat. It's still a cool award. Or it's still a cool hat. At least
God didn't emote it from the meeting.
Yep. No Michigan hats. They're not allowed either.
You know what?
What are we going to do here? We need somebody to read the lifestyles that our guidelines
Alex.
Alex.
Yeah, I'm Alex. These are the guidelines for living a lifestyle of recovery. The lifestyle of recovery guidelines are intended to be utilized by recovering individuals, their families, and anyone else who is striving to avoid substance abuse and achieve sobriety. Guidelines. 1. Recognize that substance abuse ruins lives. 2. Wanting to pursue positive alternatives to substance abuse, such as our education, employment, quality relationships, health, and fitness. 3. Using resources such as friends, family, teachers, and peers as a way to achieve and remain sober. Adding sports, art, or music to these resources will help us stay focused and motivated. 4. Defining balance and working toward making it a part of everyday life. 5. Building self-esteem and confidence through sobriety to combat negative feelings regarding oneself. 6. Understanding that negative behaviors of isolation and self-pity lead to self-destruction. 7. Lifting a person up is different than allowing them to continue their destructive lifestyles. Be there for yourself and be patient with your friends and family. 8. Learning how to help without supporting the addict's behavior, providing assistance to the recovering individual that will improve their lives, not further their usage. 9, recognizing that personal challenges are, and in recognizing personal challenges and integrating them into our lifestyles as challenges to triumph over. And 10, caring for our personal, emotional, physical, and spiritual individuality is the source we use for our sense of worth. Each person is truly magnificent. Our mission at Racing for Recovery is to prevent all forms of substance abuse by promoting a lifestyle of fitness and health for all those affected by addiction.
Right on, thanks Alex. Kelly, you wanna read some announcements, please?
Sure. I think we have the right ones this week too. On Monday, we have our book study support group from 4 to 5 right here. And currently, you're studying the Creating book. All public is welcome. Please come join in. On Tuesday, we have the Men and Women's Peer Support Group meeting. It's open to the public again from 4 to 5. Men's here, women's is next door. It's really a great support group, and when you can get family involved, it's amazing. Wednesday is the BAC recovery group from 6:30 to 8:30. It begins with dinner served at 6 o'clock. The church shuttle bus leaves from the suites at 5:15 if you'd like to do that. On Thursday, we have our free plant-based dinner and music for the group attendees from 5:30 to 6:30 right here. And as always, we like to shout out to Chef Dean and his kitchen volunteers for the meal that's again. Crisp I did not get because it went so quick. Our signature live support group, as you're sitting right here, meets from 6:30 to 7:30. It's available in person and live stream on Facebook and YouTube. Please bring your family or friends, that's what it's all about, or ask them to tune in and call them out. That's amazing. We always want to thank our tech crew for making that all possible, and the crew today is Matt. Saturday is the Community Connections from 2:30 to 5. That's here in the building. That can be a lot of fun. It's open to suggestions. Do any kind of things from games, music, watch some kind of ball on television. Sunday, they had the Run Walk, which is an optional support group at Wildwood from 8 to 9. It's an amazing meeting. I like to attend that when I can. The Bedford Alliance Church services start at 11, and the church shuttle bus will leave from Seagull Suites at 10:15 if anybody wants to join them for that. As always, please check out all of our books. They're all here on the table. You can see them, lots of them. Follow us on social media, and a video of this meeting will be available later tonight. And we love you guys to give any Google reviews that you can as well, please.
All right, okay. What's everybody doing on Saturday, October 26th?
Running.
Sheila, no! Running what?
I'm gonna run 5K. Racing for Recovery.
There you go, okay, yeah. Can you walk it?
Sure, you can walk it. You can donate money and not even show up. Come collect it. Just call in, give us your address. We'll come pick the check or the cash up.
Is there stuff for kids to do there?
Yes, there's a little kid run, and there's music and free food and drinks and a DJ. It's an awesome event, high energy, and it's fun.
Okay, Saturday, October 26th. I think it's the 23rd annual, I think we've done, something like that. Been doing it for a long time. It's a good day. We'll have a new podcast out Monday, right, Matt? Okay. Did anybody watch the Rudy Sarzo podcast? It's pretty good. A lot of spiritual, musical, some humor, some touching stuff, so that was good. A new one comes Monday as well. Okay, let's do our introductions. Here's what I'm gonna ask of you guys tonight. We wanna know your name. You do not have to introduce yourself as an addict or an alcoholic. Those are things you did in the past. We're interested in more than just that. If you need to say that for yourself, that's okay. But we wanna hear your name. One thing you are thankful you don't do anymore. And then if you want to talk about why you've chosen to come here tonight, that'd be cool as well. So your name, one thing you're grateful you don't do anymore, and why you've chosen to be in this awesome room with us tonight. David O, you're up to start.
Man, put me on the spot. One thing that I'm grateful
For
that I
not
don't do
doing,
anymore,
yeah,
appropriately. Sold my sneakers for crack one time. I don't do that no more.
why are you here tonight?
Just to be a part of something.
Cool,
You know what I mean?
it's good to see you,
Yeah.
good to see you. Paulie?
And one thing that I'm grateful that I don't do anymore is I don't drink anymore. And the reason I choose racing for recovery is because this is what I do for my mental health.
Right on. Cool.
My name's Darius. One thing I'm grateful for not doing anymore is lying, cheating, and stealing. And why I chose to come to racing, for recovery is I like how the mission was kind of like built around a new kind of way to handle addiction. So somebody had told me about it, a few months ago, and then I heard about it, and I've been thinking about it ever since. And then, so I finally was like, you know what, I'm gonna come try it.
Right on,
So,
I'm glad you're here. And with that hat, you're gonna be okay. Sir?
My name is Matt, and I'm here because I want to create a new environment. I'm happy that I don't do drugs anymore,
Yeah.
like pot, marijuana, good things. I'm fighting sobriety still. I'm here to create a new environment and create new people around me to help me sustain those things that I'm fighting a battle with, and that's why I'm here.
We do that here.
And it's a fighting battle, it's a losing battle, or a winning battle, however you look at it. And the way my life is, it's up and down, but I'm here to go to the next step and have people around me that can encourage me instead of discourage me.
Can you lose a battle and still win the war on drugs with sobriety?
Yes, you can, because for most of my life, I was raised by people that sold drugs and did drugs. I was born from a mother and a father that did crack, cocaine, and drugs, and I was born that way. And I lived my life so far, and then I just woke up one day and I said, that's not the life you live. But being intoxicated your whole life, from the time you were born, your whole life that you were raised, you were taught that. So that was the only thing that you believed. But then you have to wake up and think that's not the right way.
Yep.
So when you give up one thing, you fight another thing. And you fight another thing, and at the end of the day, you keep fighting things until you can not fight no more and say enough's enough.
I know.
And I've done most of that until drinking. Drinking's my downfall. I've given up partying, drugs, smoking, hanging out. I drink, that's it. And I'm here to eliminate that, because you have to eliminate all the bad habits in your life. You have to struggle to get success.
Right on.
And if you don't struggle to get success, you can't cry about not having success if you keep allowing these addictions to control your life. Whether it's gambling, smoking, alcohol, some addiction may control your life.
Right on.
And then you say, I'm broke tomorrow, can I hold $20? I need to do, you know what I mean? You can't. So I'm here for the support and to help me better me, which may help you guys better you by helping me.
Cool.
Welcome.
You're welcome. Glad you're here. Go ahead.
Thank you.
I'm Steve. One thing I'm glad that I do not do any longer is sell my soul to the devil. And I heard nothing but great things about Racing for Recovery, so that's why I chose for it to be my place of recovery. And this is my second day here, and I'm astounded. I've been to 7 different institutions, facilities, and this by far takes the cake, so I'm glad that I came.
Right on.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Hey folks, I'm Casey. I'm here because this is what my new family and I do on Thursdays. I'm grateful that I don't have to walk the streets at night anymore.
Yep. Beautiful. Yep, sir.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Taryn. Second day here, loving the place so far. Got recommended by somebody who graduated from here. And I'm grateful that I'm not using drugs anymore, but yet too I wanna like show people that sobriety is fun. You can smile and be happy and be sober, and I just wanna be more like of a face of sobriety, just to smile all the time and show people that it's okay to be sober.
You're doing that right now. Congratulations.
Hi, my name's Kim. I do not have to lie, cheat, or steal to get through my life anymore. I came to racing because it's been a breath of fresh air for me. I love it here.
Is this your third week of working here?
Fourth. And I'm still here.
You're still here.
You guys keep letting me come back.
Every day I see Kim, I'm like, you showed up again? Okay. Cool. All
My
right.
name is Mike. I'm a healing human being
Yeah.
here because of the support, because of the mental health awareness here. One thing I'm not doing today is hurting my body with substances.
There you go, dude. Yep. Austin, go ahead.
Austin, one thing I'm not doing is sleeping in a tent down by the tracks no more.
Yeah.
Very grateful for that. And I'm here because this is my new family and I love being with them.
Awesome. Kenzie.
I'm Kenzie. I'm here because this is my second family. And one thing that I'm glad that I don't do anymore is I don't have to miss out on memories that my kids have. Like I remember things that they do and say.
Awesome. Austin, I gotta go back to you. Is that an Iron Maiden hat?
Sure is.
Oh, dude, you are cured. Wow, good for you, sir. Beautiful. Yeah. Michael Lee, you're up.
Hey, I'm Michael. This is part of my sobriety, and I'm grateful that I don't have to wallow in self-pity anymore.
Yeah. Right on. Yeah. Right.
I'm Brendan. I'm grateful that I don't make impulsive decisions off of feelings and emotions. I'm able to step back and kind of analyze things before I
Right on.
respond rather than just react. I'm here to overcome my addiction to alcohol and to get a better handle on my mental health.
Is that happening since you've been here?
Getting a better handle on my mental health?
Yeah.
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 It is.
Okay. You'll be messaging me on Sunday again, probably, right? Yeah. Okay, we're
Could
good.
be.
We're good. Jason?
My name's Jason. I'm here because I heard the part-time janitor was going to lead the meeting tonight. One thing I'm grateful for, I would say, is I no longer have to play victim to life's little challenges.
Right on. Very cool. Right on. Blaze.
What's up, guys? I'm Blaze. This meeting, I'm here tonight because this meeting is in alignment with my wellness journey. Also, I get to create a life I want to live. And one thing I don't do anymore is I don't have to play with the idea of killing myself.
That's heavy. How does that feel?
That's a heavy weight lifted.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right on, man. That is good to hear. That is good to hear. Julio, sharp dressed man.
Hey, Julio. I'm here today to be addiction free, have my mental helpful, and one thing I don't do anymore is hang around the wrong crowd.
Right on. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Senor Flores.
Thank you, sir. I am Ryan. I'm here to be near and dear with my peers. No drug or alcohol, so I can keep the city clear.
What do you think? What are you thankful you're not doing anymore?
I am thankful that I do not doubt myself any longer.
Nice. That's good. Mark.
Hey, my name is Mark. I'm here to give and receive support. And one thing that I don't do anymore is because all the tobacco companies went out of business. Couldn't find no smoke, so I don't smoke no more. So that's
Right on. Joe.
Hey, I'm Joe. I'm here just what we do on Thursday. One thing I'm grateful for is not drinking and not smoking no more.
That's right. That's right. Vaughn.
Hey everybody, I'm Vaughn. I'm here because this definitely helps me remain sober. And one thing I'm grateful I don't have to do anymore is use drugs to cope with my emotions and feelings.
For sure. Yeah.
Gina, I'm here because Racing for Recovery was a huge part of my recovery journey. And one thing I'm grateful for, so I've chased a lot of things, drugs, alcohol, food. One thing I'm grateful I don't chase anymore is love to fill a void. You know, I've been working on myself for the past couple of years and really getting to know myself. It's like a new evolution in my recovery. So it's been a journey. And yeah.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you too. I just had 7 years in August.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Has our building changed a little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
That's nice. Go ahead, Jonathan.
Hi, I'm woke up. The reason I'm here is this is my new home. One thing I'm grateful I don't do no more, I don't make bad decisions that harm myself.
Right on. Yeah. We'll go with Brian. Your table. Go ahead.
My name is Brian. I am grateful to be here. Like I say, every Thursday I get to show extensions of me where I'm safe and where I'm supported. And what I am grateful for that I don't do anymore is self-destruct.
Yeah. Right on. Yeah.
Go, Miranda.
Oh, Hi. I'm sorry, what were the questions? I'm nervous now. My name's Miranda.
You got that right.
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm grateful that you don't.
Am I grateful I don't do anymore? Procrastinate. Because that can be a trigger. Yeah.
Okay.
You're here because?
I'm here because, sorry, support my family. Yeah.
Okay.
Go, Mom.
Hi, my name is Joyce. I'm Brian's mom. And I'm here to support him. And one thing, well, it's two things that, as of yesterday, that I don't do anymore. Get overwhelmed and procrastinate.
Okay. Does Brian's success in sobriety so far help you to not maybe worry as much as you used to? There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and I'm Priscilla, and I'm Brian's cousin, and I'm here to support Brian, and it's one of the things I love to do, and that is, as I was telling Brian, I was at Arrowhead for ministry for about 5 years, and Cherry Street Mission, so when you tell me recovery, we're gonna be restored, I'm there for you. So the one thing I'm glad I don't do anymore, and that is wait on an opportunity to come, because he's probably been calling for help, but sometimes we're not listening. So we're so involved with the rest of the world, and just seeing him improving day to day. As I told him, I've saw a load of recovery success stories, and yours, this facility is the greatest. This is awesome. I've never saw one like this, and I've been to a lot of facilities ministering, so this is great. It's
Glad
awesome.
you're here. Glad you're here. Dan?
Hi, my name's Dan, here to support Brian. His sons are my grandsons, so we got a pretty big history, a long history, and I'd just like to say real quick, he's looking real good. You guys done a great job.
Wow.
Proud.
Wow. Wow, that's good. That's good. Really.
Hi, I'm Gail, Brian's aunt, and to see my nephew
is a blessing, and for him doing this for himself.
Yeah.
Is grace.
Yeah.
And the one thing I'm learning how to do is get along with Ohio State people.
That's right, girl.
Okay, the gloves are off. I see you. Okay. It's good. Brian, do not bring her next.
I know, right?
George, go ahead.
I'm George. I'm here to continue my recovery. I've been in recovery for about a year and got kind of tired of other programs. Not to mention what the program is, but I decided to come here and get into the spirituality and holistic thing. And so far, I'm definitely enjoying it. It's something different. It's more relaxing. I'm learning a lot. The facilitators here are great.
Wow.
So I definitely would recommend other people to come here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Sir.
I'm Michael Folks, and I've been here for 30 days now. And things that I don't do anymore are what caused me to have to sleep in my car, so I'm not sleeping there no more.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And I'm so glad to be here. When I first walked in here, I felt like automatically this was for me.
Yes.
I just knew. And as every day goes by, I find out even more how much it really means to me to appreciate and thank everybody for this place and everything, the way you do it.
Right on.
It's really great. Wow. And I would even suggest this to people that don't have a problem with drugs. Have some kind of problem that we are all having, but it hasn't caused them to go that far, but that doesn't mean that they're not still having problems in society.
Right.
So I would even recommend it to anybody that's got any trauma-related problems or anything like that.
Trauma.
You did good in high school, didn't you? Devin, go ahead.
My name's Devin, and I'm thankful that I don't have to run and hide ever again.
True.
And I'm happy to be here. This is my home.
Yeah.
There are a lot of very important people to me in this room.
Cool. We're glad you're here. We're glad we're here. Mr. Shades, what's up?
Hi, my name's Randall. I'm here to visit with some old friends, maybe make some new ones, check out racing, eat some good food. One thing I'm grateful I don't have to do anymore is surround myself with bad company. So I'm enjoying it so far. It's looking pretty nice over here.
Do you like the band Bad Company by any chance?
Maybe, yeah.
Alright. What were you? Who's this?
Oh, I'm Barrett. One thing I'm glad I don't do anymore is find creative ways to destroy myself and ignore my problems. I'm here because a dear friend asked me to come and was going to convince me this is not a cult. We'll see. We're halfway through it. The assessment isn't over yet.
I understand.
We haven't locked the doors yet.
Is a cult necessarily a bad? Isn't a cult like a gathering or something? I don't want to get into that.
We'll debate that for the rest of
the Yeah, go ahead.
I'm Jennifer. I'm here to check out racing. I've heard a lot about it over the years. I've never been here. I came to support my friend Casey and check it out and have some.
Have you heard we're not a cult?
I have heard you're not a cult. Yeah, I have heard you're not a cult. I never have heard that you're a cult. But what I'm glad I don't have, there's a lot of things I'm grateful I don't have to do anymore. And one of them is I don't have to put a substance in my body to get out of bed anymore.
That's right. Yes.
And it feels great.
Cool.
And I'm just gonna keep on stacking these days and keep on getting better and healthier and be the best person I can be.
I want to say to you three, I'm thankful you're here because when I used to attend traditional meetings and they'd say, don't judge without prior investigation,
Yeah,
I'd like that to be applied to us.
that's right.
So thank you for coming
Yeah.
here.
Yes.
We're not a cult. Yeah. Pam, go ahead.
My name is Pam, and I come here every week because Racing for Recovery saved my life in more ways than one. And it taught me how to build a purpose-driven life. And so as I continue to heal from trauma and addiction, this is where I like to be. I am grateful that I am no longer living in my car eating mustard sandwiches.
Me too. I'm glad you're not doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, ooh, and yesterday was my veganversary.
That's right.
Hi, I'm Danielle. I'm here to give and receive support, and one thing I'm grateful that I'm no longer doing is putting myself in situations I shouldn't be in.
Right on. Cool. Yeah.
I'm Michelle. I'm here because this is what we do on Thursday nights. And I am grateful that I do not, I'm gonna say sneak around and try to cover up my addiction. There's no trying to hide it and I guess owning it. That's the good part about it.
That's good. Yeah.
I'm Kim. I'm here to support my daughter and visit with my friends that I've met here. They're my friends. The one thing I'm grateful that I don't have to do anymore is think about whether I'm gonna have to bury her.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. That's powerful. Yeah. JJ.
JJ. I'm here tonight because this is where I want to be with my family. One thing I'm thankful I don't have to do anymore is I don't have to drink anymore.
That's true. That's true.
What I'm most thankful for at this point in time.
Right on. Yep. Go ahead.
I'm Bree. I'm here because this is part of my recovery journey, and I'm grateful I don't have to use substances to cope with my mental health.
Yeah. Cool. Yep.
I'm Jason. One thing I'm grateful I don't have to do anymore is make my mom worry if I'm dead from heroin.
Yeah. Angel.
I'm Angel. I'm grateful that I don't have to be out there hurting my children and myself anymore. And I'm grateful that I came to better my mental health.
Yeah. Right on.
I'm Heather, and I'm here because this place has shown me what a home is supposed to feel like. I'm grateful that I'm not surrounding myself with vultures and putting myself in unsafe situations anymore. And I'm grateful that my mother no longer sleeps with the phone underneath her pillow waiting for that phone call.
Yeah. Wow. Alex.
Yeah, I'm Alex. I'm here because this meeting is part of my recovery. One thing I'm grateful I don't have to lie and hide the side effects and the behaviors of my substance use.
Sheila.
My name is Sheila, and I've been coming to Racing for Recovery for 5 years. I come for the parent support part of it. And let's see, I'm very thankful that I personally quit smoking 21 years ago. And drinking 33 years ago because that wasn't doing anything good for my life either. So I don't do any of that stuff, and I'm really happy about that. And I'm very thankful that I don't have to get that phone call. I really believe that because my son came through this program 5 years ago, and he's sober and he has a life, and he says he has things to look forward to.
Yes.
And that it was given by Racing for Recovery.
Right on.
He did the work, but he was shown how to do the work.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well said. Mitchell.
Yeah, my name is Mitchell. I am here because I love sobriety and I plan on keeping it. One thing I'm grateful that I do not have to do, or I'm not doing anymore, is trying to die.
Wow, that's great. That's powerful. Steve.
My name's Steve. I'm here because this is home. Something I'm grateful I don't do anymore is lie to myself.
Yes. Nice. Jeff?
My name is Jeff. This place helped teach me a different way to think and a different perspective that I talked about last week. Both of those things have helped me learn that I don't need to white knuckle all of this. Like, I thought that's what I was gonna just do for the rest of my life, is just ride a roller coaster and hold on till my knuckles turn white. And you don't have to do that. Like, you can think your way through this and think your way out of any situation you find yourself in.
Wow.
So it's helped me a ton with that.
Kelly.
Hi, my name is Kelly. I am here because this is what I do on Thursdays, have for a long time, will continue to do. It's where I want to be on Thursdays with all of you. I am very grateful that I don't have to sit around and do the woe is me anymore. And I can accept my own consequences and learn from them.
I'm Todd. I'm thankful to be here tonight. I love this meeting. I'll be here next week. I love Thursday nights. I'm grateful that I don't, I'm gonna go with what Blaze and Mitchell said. I am grateful that my deep self-harming thoughts aren't as profound as what they used to be, and they're not they're not occurring as often as they used to be. I'm very thankful for that. Okay, who has the answer?
Michael E.
Right, the answer by Donald D. Carr. Running from the misery, trying to escape the pain as I approach the light of hope that lies before me. Each step overwhelms me, every breath sears my throat. I ache, my body rebels against me, my memories torment me. Agony has become my closest companion. My demons mock me as I dangle helplessly above the abyss of alcohol and drug abuse. The voices all sound the same, criticizing, accusing, blaming me for what has happened. They don't understand. They don't care who I am. I'm a human being full of thoughts and feelings. I'm worth saving. Just show me the way. As I reach the light of promise, there stands the answer, open arms, understanding smiles, looks of trust, and so it begins, racing for recovery.
Okay, almost at 10 after 7. I may start figuring out how to get through the introductions quicker, but the introductions are still very important in what we do. So this is what I want to talk about tonight, unless somebody has something profoundly that's bothering them. No? Okay. I want to talk about coping, and I'm not going to do the cliche coping skills that here's your worksheet with a smiley face about how you're doing and your drug of choice and all that. I want to talk about how you cope with pain mentally, could be spiritually, and emotionally. How you cope with that effectively by using hopefully the balanced lifestyles that Racing for Recovery offers, but how you cope with mental, spiritual, and emotional agony. Agony is a better word. How do you cope with that? And this is even applicable to the family members that are here, because how do you deal with a loved one that is choosing to use? How do you cope with that mental and spiritual and psychological agony as well? So how are we coping effectively with positive things that help us to keep it together? There's a ton of hands going up.
Heather first, please.
My answer to all three of those would be that I continue to educate myself about me believing that there is something greater than me out there. I choose to call him God. But staying in my scripture, surrendering, and understanding that I'm not in control.
Yes.
With a lot of things. And taking accountability for those that I can, those things that I can change. The serenity prayer, basically. That gets me through any of that.
Do you have a favorite scripture that you can recite?
1 Corinthians, love is patient, love is kind.
Okay.
That whole thing, yeah.
Cool.
For sure. It's still hard. Just because I believe in something greater than myself doesn't mean it's not hard on a day-to-day basis. But how I deal with it is different.
Cool. Right on. What's up, Jeff?
All right, we have Austin, please.
So today, I've been struggling with accepting the fact that I should be proud of myself for making it 60 days clean. Yeah, I announced it earlier, but like I feel like I should have gotten this the first time around recovery. I just feel like I deserve it. I know that much, but like I don't know how to feel like happy for myself about it.
Was there a subject in high school that you struggled with?
Science and chemistry.
Okay, did it take you a couple of times to learn?
Yeah.
This is the same thing. It doesn't mean you were dumb, it just means you had to work a little bit harder at science. Okay, this is the same thing, man. And again, I'm gonna go back to your hat, you're gonna be okay. This is just science, man, right? Yeah, that's good. That's good. You have your necklace on?
I broke it.
Do you have you still have it?
I still have it, it's got super glued or something.
Okay, all right.
All right, next we have Matt back in the corner.
So I guess how I cope with things and my addiction is aggravation. I should have been a comedian because what I do is I like aggravate people and test people to show me that you can do something. So like if they say, can you quit drinking? Yes, I can quit drinking if you could do 50 push-ups. So I don't drink, you do 50 push-ups, I do 50 push-ups. So there's different mechanisms that I cope with, such as that like as soon as I leave here I gotta go to the gym with my son. He said, if you don't drink, I'll do 100 push-ups, you do 100 push-ups.
Okay.
So that's how I cope with my kids. And if you can read a book, I'll read a book.
Nice. How old's your son?
My oldest is 14, my youngest is 6, and they're waiting for me at the gym when I get out of here. So we're gonna do 100 push-ups, 100 dips, and that'll save me from doing another 100 shots.
Yeah. I like it.
It's a coping thing. So it's like if I go to the gym with you, you don't drink. I go to the gym, you work out. And it's a coping thing for me and him.
Just on a serious note, you can bring them here. You can bring your kids here if they ever want to come.
Well, I didn't know that.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
They're at the gym working out, waiting on me.
All right. Next week we'll see them.
Okay, Kenzie, please.
So when it comes to coping, especially when I'm having a craving or, I'm going through things in my life, especially right now, I have 2 court trials coming up, one for my dad and one for my kids. And I can say, I've talked about it, I've been open, I've had quite a few. My cravings have been stronger this time around than it was the last time. And I'm a very impulsive type of a person. It's just built into who I am, I think. So when I'm getting those impulses, one thing that I do is I play the tape forward. I always look at how it's going to affect my kids, the things that I'm going to lose. And even in that relapse period, during those times and the tools that I learned here, I realized that playing the tape forward, if I would have continued down that path, I would have ended up right back where I was 10 months ago. So playing the tape forward, that's why I came back in here. And don't ever think that you should have gotten 60 days the first time, because I got 9 months the first time I was here, and I'm sitting back in this fucking chair. Be proud of yourself.
Yeah. Kenzie, that's good. Would you say that everything you were talking about with the things you're doing, those are their choices, right? And are you powerless to make those choices, or are you empowered to make those choices?
I'm empowered to make those choices.
Right on. Well said. Go ahead.
All right, next we have Pam.
One of the most important things is that I choose my language and vocabulary very carefully. I no longer, or I stop myself when I do say, I'm gonna try. I say, I'm gonna do it. I don't say that I can't, I say that I will. And that changes so much. And then like saying self-soothing things to myself, not being like, I used to be so berated with, just like I was just, I hated myself. So, but I talk to myself like I don't hate myself now. And then I make art. I move, both those things, even when I don't want to. And then I have boundaries, and my other favorite thing is research. So if I'm in agony, instead of just dwelling right into that, I'll think about like, okay, well, who first studied this? All right, cool. Well, where did they learn what they learned from? Like those are the kind of rabbit holes I like to go down.
Yeah, helpful ones.
Yeah.
Right on. Yep.
Okay, next, Jennifer right here.
So for me, I would like to agree with what she was saying about playing the tape all the way through the end. Like that is something that's huge for me. I use it often with every situation that I'm in, and I also like to check in with myself to make sure that if I'm feeling some type of way, have I been taking care of myself? Have I been getting enough adequate rest? Have I been eating right? Have I been doing what I'm supposed to do with myself? Because a lot of times I might find that I'm just really tired. If I just get some rest, I'll wake up feeling better. Playing the tape all the way through definitely helps me for sure, because I have gained way too much to lose. I'm about to be a grandma. I've got my first grandchild is due any time now. He was supposed to come on the 1st, but he's definitely coming by the 10th. So anytime between now and the 10th he could come. And I'm not willing to, I've got a 14-year-old daughter that I have my relationship back with. I've got my family relationships I got back, and I love myself too much today.
Awesome.
And I get to come to these meetings, and it's like a privilege the way that I'm living today, and I refuse to give that up. And you couldn't pay me to take that hell and the misery back that I was living in. There's no way in hell I'm willing to go backwards. There's no way. I just could never do that. So that's playing the tape through is my biggest coping tool.
I see you're wearing a Keep Going shirt.
Yeah.
That statement is in our 3rd documentary, and I never thought 2 simple words could have so much significance on people that actually use them,
Yes.
Yeah. Good stuff. Right on. Yep.
Thank you. Steve?
So coping for me looks like just looking back at the destruction and the choices that I've made, and then looking at the progress that I've made. So for me, affirmations is a big deal. Looking at myself every day, I am worthy, I've done a lot, I've come far. Those are a daily ritual for me. They help me cope really well, so.
Tell us 5 awesome things about yourself.
I give great support, I make people laugh, I have a great personality, I can do some hell of hair, and I'm a likable guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now you ripped them off fast.
Yeah. Truth be told, I did that for a reason, because when I normally do that in the mental wellness groups that I run, it astonishes me, yet I understand when I'll say to somebody, who makes a self-derogatory comment, I'll say, can you name, I usually say three good things about themselves, and they struggle.
Yeah.
And we watch them struggle, and I'll say, can you name 10 bad things? And they'll want to start, and I'm like, no. This is what the process is to switch, and I knew you would say it the right way.
I've come a long way, and I'm so proud of myself.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I use music and fitness for a lot of things I do, but I think more importantly, it comes down, I do a lot of meditation. And I think at the end of the day, I kind of give myself permission to turn that stuff into something that's useful for me.
Blaze, you brought this up, so I can ask this. You talked about overcoming the ultimate self-destructive thoughts. How does it feel to do that, and do you feel your talent is being enhanced since you are no longer thinking that way?
Yeah, I think just not hating myself as I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do with it yet, but something big's coming with it because of that. I'm not exactly sure what the definite answer is on that, but it's if I'm not gonna diet, then it's not either.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
That's how it feels, I guess.
Yep. Okay.
I love that.
That's good.
I
Yep.
love that.
Go ahead.
Okay, Paul, right over here.
Just for me, I have to find that self-love for myself, and I have to have acceptance for things for what they really are. We're dealing with life, because life still brings you life. Every day you have trials and tribulations that you have to learn to accept and deal with. And for me, I have to learn how to be able to cope with it and be sober. Because for me, that's the most important thing for me right now is my sobriety and my mental wellness. Because you said I don't say mental health, mental wellness.
Yeah.
And for me, those are the main two important things for me that help keep me going. It's my desire for my sobriety and to seek my mental wellness.
Right on. Good stuff. Right on. Who are the Browns losing to this weekend?
Who's got a tomato?
I'm not a Browns fan.
No stadium.
Just real quickly, I know we have some new people here. It's okay to laugh in sobriety.
Right.
Truly is, right? It's have some fun and banter with sports and music is fair game in here for sure.
All right, next is Julio, please.
I would like to share a story that came into view this afternoon during class, if I may.
Of course.
Good evening, Racing for Recovery, staff, students, and guests. My name is Julio. I'm recovering for a better tomorrow, for my health, for my kids, for my family, for my peers, especially for myself. Especially for my mother, who wrote me a letter before she passed, mentioning my addiction and my mental state of mind. To believe in myself, to strive, to always walk in faith and never accept surrender. To this day, I still have that letter and read it daily, reminding myself to stay in the game, stay focused, conquer my fears, and take on the inevitable. Never take things for granted, to always be courteous, respectful, loving, caring, and keep my pride and dignity intact.
Wow.
And always run in confidence, because confidence will get you places. It's been 11 years since my mom passed, and I gotta say that letter still is sinking in. So thank you, Mother. I love you. I miss you. To my family, Miguel, Benji, Kathy, Helen, Linda, David, Sarah, and Robert, I will not let you down. To my kids, Bryson, Chella, and Alexandria, Daddy loves you. I will hold my head held high, strive for success, persevere, and conquer my fears, my losses, my mistakes, and reach for my dreams. My time has come, my time is near, my time is now. So thank you for Racing for Recovery, staff, students, and especially my mother and father. To you, I will not be. To Todd, thank you, my friend. Your guidance, your light, you're my mentor, my inspiration. Your facility you created has been molding me since day one into the man, father, friend I need to be. Your incredibly sense of humor, your patience to stop and say hello, a simple hello. Your spirit inspires me to realize anything is possible. Anything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you and all you do. I'm reaching for them stars. To my fellow classmates, the struggle is real. I believe in you guys. Put your work into practice. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Take the time to stop, relax, break it down, put it in perspective. Regroup, refocus, then get to it. Only you can make that change. Only you can make that decision to make it happen. Only you can stand up and say enough is enough. If I say to you, believe in yourself, reach for them stars, break down those walls, rebuild your castle, and I assure you your dreams will come true. You're the driver of your destiny, so take that wheel. Thank you.
Wow. That was nice. Are your family, is your family watching too?
Yes, they are.
Beautiful. You understand by you, the way you put that out there in essence to the world, you have an opportunity to not only not hurt yourself, but hurt any of those lovely people again.
Yeah. Yes. It's gonna be my 3rd week of being addiction free.
Two more, and we've got 4 minutes. So Alex, you're up.
Oh, yeah, it's how we're coping currently. Like,
whatever you want to, yes, currently.
So for me, I just keep myself busy. Having said, it's like it's not like I can never sit with myself.
Yeah.
Like Blaze mentioned, I definitely like focus on prayer and meditation, but I just don't isolate anymore. Yeah, there's so much to do in life, you know. And it's not. I just wasn't taking advantage of anything. I didn't have any drive before that, and I mean, exercise has been really huge for me, and building a really solid routine. You know, yeah, Groundhog's Day isn't like necessarily a bad thing.
That's right.
So yeah.
How are you doing right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
I'm better. Better. Yeah.
See?
A little more confident.
Yeah. Yep. The shares that I heard you share at IOP this week were awesome, man. You're doing it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, David, you're up, dude.
When I inevitably encounter suffering, I let it be as it is. Changing myself into something I'm not is no longer necessary. As usual, I agree with Alex. Support has been vital.
Yeah. You say that often, and I agree with you. Yes. Any final comment? Yeah. All right, Cal.
I think something that helps me with any of this, in all honesty, is finding gratitude. I've learned that here. I always have said coming in here, I had no idea how gratitude was going to keep me freaking sober or mentally well. And a lot of times, if I just stop and find some gratitude, it really turns everything around for me. Also, would like to ask for a family friend that is in need of prayers. Her name is Kayla. If everybody could just say some positive vibes and prayers for her, please, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Beautiful. On a serious and funny and whatever level, Brian's family now has the most family members ever to attend the recovery meeting. It's at least a tie with the Herbster clan years ago. So let's see what you guys can do next week.
Right?
I think it's a challenge. It's a challenge for everybody.
Right?
I feel like happy.
I know we have some new folks here, and a couple things. I want to thank you guys for coming, and just so you know, some why we do what we do. The Racing for Recovery support group meeting got started because when we were promoting our original 5K run, I was getting a lot of phone calls from the community that said, "Hey, do you have other support group meetings that are different than what is currently offered?" And I didn't want to steal or copy from what the traditional groups do because I use them, I support them, we believe in them. We have no ill will against traditional support group meetings. However, I was finding that people were looking for something more than what they were currently offering. So one of the main things is that we do here is you'll see that family members are included with this. Because I know when I was going through treatment and stuff, yes, I could sit around and talk about how drunk I got with people, but I wanted to know what my choice to drink was causing the innocent people that were sitting at home, whether I was using or I was going to a support group meeting, they still were left by themselves. So the inclusion of everybody who's been affected by addiction is the original concept that we came up with here, and that is why we came up with it. Not to be in competition with anybody, not to downgrade other programs, just to offer something that was different and unique. So, thank you guys for coming.
Brian, you got the autobiography, please?
Autobiography in 5 short chapters. I walk down the street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I fall in. I am lost. I am hopeless. It is my fault. It isn't my fault. It takes forever to find a way out. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I pretend I don't see it. I fall in again. I can't believe I'm in the same place. But it isn't my fault. It takes a long time to get out. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I see it. It's there. I still fall in. It's a habit. My eyes are open. I know where I am. It is my fault. I get out immediately. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I walk around it. I walk down another street.
Right on, yeah.